Hello Year 10. So what you are going to do is create a new document. The width and height are 2480 and 3508. If you're not sure how to do that, check the other video in the editing folder. I also want to switch this to background, so it generates automatically a white background, so I don't need to do anything there. And then I'm going to click create. So this is my white A4 page. Now I'm going to add the photographs of my dog in the style of Kevin Meredith. So I'm going to click layer, add image as layer, and I'm going to start with her face because that's the easiest thing and it was the closest thing towards me. So I'm going to double click on that photograph. This inserts as another layer, so what we want to do is resize it. So I'm going to make me see the whole page. Then I can use these toggles on the corners, so don't ever use the ones on the side, only use the ones on the corners. And I'm going to make her head and move it into roughly the middle of my page. I can always change this afterwards. Then I'm going to do the vignetting, which Kevin Meredith does. So I'm going to click filter, and I'm going to click filter and vignette. And I'm going to move the slider up, sometimes it's a bit laggy, but to about 40. I've worked out it's quite a nice vignette for my photographs, and click apply. Then I'm going to repeat exactly the same process. So layer, add image as layer. So each one of these photographs is going to be a new layer on your original background. I'm probably going to do the side, so I'm going to double click, and then I'm going to resize to roughly the same size. So all the photos, they don't all have to be exactly the same size, but roughly the same size. You can play around a little bit, so don't think that you have to exactly match everything, because the whole point of the joiners is that it doesn't exactly match. So I might put that there. I'm going to do my filter and vignette, and I'm going to do it to exactly, well, roughly the same, so 49, and apply. Now I think looking at that, I'm probably going to send that photograph backwards, but I'll insert another photograph just so you see. So this time I'm going to get her shoulder, so I'm going to double click that one. I'm going to resize it again. I'm going to move it around, and I think that's probably quite good there. Don't forget the vignette step, so filter and vignette. And apply. Now I can have a little look, and I can decide that's probably a bit big, so I've made her shoulder a bit big there, and I want to move that around and probably keep that how it is. If I want to move this photograph behind this one, all I need to do is click on my layer menu here. So the layer, when you click on a photograph, the layer you're on is blue, and I'm just going to pull it and drag it down so you can see those lines kind of moving, and then I'm going to pull it down underneath. Looks like it's at the bottom. I can go down and I can go up in the layers here as well. So I can also use that function. So if I click that off there, so now this layer is underneath this layer, which works well because obviously her head is sticking out here. Now I'm happy with my overall composition. I just want to merge down all the layers, and then I'm going to move the whole thing around. So here, if you click on any of your layers with photographs and you click on here, merge visible, that means that they're going to flatten down all of your photographs into one layer. Okay, so now what you can do is you can just click on your photograph